Hi, I'm Sophie Nicole Casey of Casey Marketing Creations, and if you're watching this, then the chances are you are a busy business owner who is running or thinking about running a 5-day event, like a challenge or workshop or bootcamp or whatever it is that you want to call it, and you've been told that you need a bot, or maybe you know you need a bot. Okay, so you know you need a bot, but how are you going to do it? You've got a few options. You could learn it yourself. You could outsource to an agency, or you could get your VA to do it. But there are just a few problems with that. So first of all, if you learn it yourself, it's very time consuming. So it's actually going to cost you a lot of money in your time, which could be spent doing things more valuable to your business. Then if you outsource to an agency, it's going to be costly financially. You know, agencies aren't cheap, and to hire a professional to do a bot for you, it can cost you thousands of pounds, literally. And thirdly, if you get your VA to do it, then they're going to need some solid training on it. They're going to have to do a lot of research and more. And that is also going to cost you in both money and time. And finally, even with any of these things, if you do it yourself, if you keep it in-house, then the rules are constantly changing. If you've heard anything about the EU privacy changes, you'll know that they came into effect last October 2020. And since then, they've changed about 3 or 4 times. I've had to rebuild my bots like multiple times to make this work. So there's just that additional layer of something that you're going to need to do if you do it yourself. But there is one solution. So this is my solution, and I call it chatbot in a box, because that's pretty much what you get. So basically it's built especially for 3 to 5 day events. So, you know, the workshop, challenge, bootcamp, whatever you want to call it. And it's not restricted to any name. You specify what name you want to call it, and it will automatically bring that into the bot. So there's pre-written messages there for before the event, during the event, and after the event. So, you know, follow-up messages to see how it went, to remind them to buy your program. Before messages, you know, like when the group opens or when you're going live before it starts, and then during the events, that's like your daily tasks, your daily lives. All of that is already built in there. Everything's completely editable if you want to, but I've done a lot of challenges for a lot of clients before, and in the template is the exact content that seems to work with most people. So the chances of you having to make a lot of edits are very slim, but if your event is very unique, then you can change it, and there are complete tutorials of how to do that, of how to change any little thing. And as a further extra level of safety there, if you get stuck on every single lesson, every single tutorial, there's a link at the bottom to ask for help or to leave feedback. So I am going to be here, I'm going to be responding to you. It's not one of these things where you buy it and then you get forgotten about. Like, it's me, I'm a real person, and I care about you, your business, your bot. Obviously, because it reflects on me, my business, and my bot skills. Okay, so you can basically have it ready collecting email registrations in less than 2 hours. When I did all the demos, I added it up, and it literally came to 2 hours. I added a bit extra on that as well for the content, so it can be done. It just depends how far you are with your planning. You know, if you've got your branding ready, if you've not got like a branded image for your event, then you're going to need to do that, and it's going to take more than 2 hours basically. But otherwise, it can definitely be done, which is instead of like the normal about 3-week turnaround that you would need for a bot. So basically, for the fraction of the cost that you would spend to learn it yourself, to outsource it to an agency, or to train up your VA, you can have all of this. So the reason the price is so low is because it's a brand new product. I've not sold it as a template before, but I've just used the same thing with a lot of clients, and it's always worked, and we've always had really great results. And the price will be going up again. So it will be going up probably quite a few times. So this is not one of these salesy techniques to make you buy now. Like, it's genuinely way too cheap. So don't waste any more time. Check it out now. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like inside from now. Okay, so how does it work? Well, you get access to this wonderful course. It looks something like this. So you've got your setup section, content planning, installation, editing, which is optional, scheduling, and then you've got some bonus lessons in there as well. So once all of these videos are super, super short, like 20 seconds to 1 or 2 minutes. So it doesn't take you long at all, even though it looks like a lot. And then you start to plan your content. So I've included a content planning sheet like this, which is super easy to follow. You just fill in the boxes, and there's guidance, instructions on all of those. There's demos where you need them, and so on. Once you've completed this, you have a unique link, which there's a lesson to get it in, and then you get your unique link from here, and then you install the template copy. So you install the content from this, which goes into a page like this. Super easy. There's boxes, you just copy and paste the content in there, and it's all coded with these that match up to the content sheet. So it's honestly nothing difficult about it. And then once you've done that, you can look at how it looks, and then there's a few demos on there to show you exactly how it should look. It shows you how to check it yourself, how to make edits, and then once you're ready, you simply schedule the message using the scheduling Bible. And then there's also obviously lessons to show you how to actually schedule those. And I go through and I schedule an entire challenge on that demo. So it's super easy to follow. And once it's done, then it's all done. Nothing else to worry about. And underneath, if you do get stuck, there's a link in every single lesson to leave feedback or to ask for help, and I will get back to you if needed. Just make sure you watch all the lessons first, as that should be everything that you need.